Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Delilah. If you don't know already, today I'm gonna show you how to do this flawless beat down. I'm also gonna be sharing my favorite #1 products that I use to achieve this look. So if you want to learn how to do it, keep on watching. So I'm completely barefaced right now. I don't like to do a full skincare regimen because when I want my makeup to last, I try not to apply so many hydrating products. I'm going in with my favorite micellar water from Sephora collection. This is the Zinc micellar water. I feel like it gets rid of any residue that you missed while you were cleansing your skin. I love this one because it's super refreshing. I do this everywhere. If I'm showing my chest, I'm gonna do toner, skincare, all that on my chest. So I want everything to look nice and even. The only like skincare product that I'm really gonna use today is a serum. This is just a mini Caudalie Vinoperfect serum. I love this serum so much. It's lightweight, it's hydrating, it helps with any dark spots, hyperpigmentation, and it just heals your skin. I do a couple of drops and I just massage this all over the skin, and the smell, so good, so good. And make sure you're bringing it down that neck, girl. After that, I'm gonna go in with my One Size Secure the Sweat, not the Blur, Secure the Sweat primer. So I'm gonna focus this on the areas where I crease, where I get a little oily. So that's mostly in the T-zone. And it says here when you apply it, make sure that you let this dry down for 1 minute. Another product that I do like to use when I don't want to apply so many creams on my face, I love using the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray as my primer because when you let it sit, it gets tacky. But lately I've been dealing with some creasing. I haven't been super consistent with my skincare, so I'm starting to see a little smile lines and it's not cute. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that in between my brows because I crease here too. Let it dry down for 1 minute. Let me calm down. While we're letting that dry, I'm gonna apply my favorite lip balm right now, the topicals. This yo, if you have severe, and I can't open it, if you have severe dry lips, this lip balm is for you. Trust me, you will fall in love the moment you put this on your lips. We're gonna use my favorite foundation. So when I want like a long wearing full coverage look, I love using this one from KVD Beauty. They had it 50% off at Ulta. I hope you guys grab some because this foundation is everything. It's so interesting to me because it's considered a serum foundation, but the wear on this, it just makes you look flawless. So I'm gonna start out with 1 pump. Oh my god, did I get a 10? Oh wait, no, I know what it is. My hyperpigmentation, guys, it's been acting up, but I'm really gonna start being consistent and doing my skincare twice a day because do you see this cast right here? Not good, but don't worry. We're gonna get rid of that with my favorite concealer. So I'm using my favorite Hourglass concealer. I have 2 of these. I have one to color correct and I have one to highlight. So in the Good Apple, I'm in Tan 74. My color correcting shade is Teak and my highlight shade is Pearl. So I put this in the areas where I have hyperpigmentation. I'm gonna go in with a dense brush from Sephora collection. This is number 89 because I really want it to cover. My baby hairs are being stupid today. Like, come. Oh my god, I'm making it worse. Now we're gonna go with our highlight shade in Pearl. We're gonna focus this here, nose, forehead. I put this on so crazy just now. I like to let it dry down for a bit. It gives you the most coverage, the most flawless finish. So I'll be back. But I do like to be precise when it comes to these areas right here. I found my favorite contour slash bronzer, and this is the The Good Apple Foundation Balm. I got it in the shade Deep 80. So just gonna tap into her. I just love the finish of this, and the color that it gives is just so everyone is obsessed with this UK baddie, Uche. I've been watching her for a long time now, and it blows my mind to find out, because me watching her back then, I felt like she was already popular, like everybody knew who she was. There's like certain beauty gurus that I just fell in love with. They were popular, but I kind of kept them to myself. I feel like they were influencers that nobody really knew about, but they were still known. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. I saw a clip of a video. She was doing a panel and she was talking about her experience. I literally started crying because she's been doing this for 13 years, and me thinking that I've been doing this a couple of years now. I think I started YouTube maybe like 5-6 years ago, and I was never really consistent. I never knew the game and how it worked. To get your recognition, it takes a lot of hard work. You have to be so consistent. Like, I didn't take advantage of the opportunities that I had when certain videos that I made was growing. Like, certain videos would get a good amount of views, but I wasn't consistent. You know, YouTube was fun to me. It was a hobby to me. It was something that I just did here and there. You know, I didn't know that you had to be so consistent. I thought that one day a random video that you would film would go viral and people would just recognize you and notice you. No, you really have to work hard. You have to be consistent. You have to be creative, and you have to want this, you know? Seeing her express that, it made me really emotional, and I was this close to giving up because I'm like, why is it happening for everybody else and not me? I was just thinking so negatively about myself. I'm not gonna drive myself crazy over that because my time will come, just like you. Looking good, girl, looking good. So since she's popping up on my For You page again, I've been watching her videos, and I feel like we have similar like makeup style, but when it comes to the UK girlies, I'm gonna follow her step today. And I think that's all she does. Oh my god. And then when I watch her base routine and I saw that she applies powder the way I do, I was like, that's how you do it. That's how you get a flawless under eye, okay? I always tell people to do this. People think that is excessive, but no. It's gonna make, oof. You guys know, if you guys watch me, I always go in with a pressed powder first. So I like the Charlotte Tilbury one because it gives you such a beautiful, flawless finish. And I'm using number 2. And I love that we use the same setting spray combo. It's just so good. Set underneath the eye. Here on my laugh lines as well, because I feel like it also helps to minimize the creasing. Love to set right here, right in between the brows. Do you see how like it just blurs the skin? So this is my favorite. I'm torn because I recently started using the new Laura Mercier Talc-Free, and I love it to highlight, but I love the way this Givenchy powder makes you look like a filter. So we're gonna mix them. Oh my god, I'm almost running out on my Givenchy powder. And also, I've been a huge fan of the powder puff lately, but Uche uses a brush and we're gonna use a brush. This is gonna help lock everything, because even though we put on that first powder, it doesn't necessarily stop the creasing. Translucent powder is what really stops the creasing, but I don't know, it's like when you wear one on its own, it just doesn't do the job. It's just better when you do both. I like to go in with a pressed powder that's more my shade. One of my favorite powders is the Makeup for Everyone. I still have the old packaging because this has lasted me for so freaking long. They came out with a new formula, new packaging. I think they made it a lot more blurring and a lot more matte, but I really like this one. I'm in the shade Y505, and I just put this in the areas where I didn't bake, basically in the perimeter of my face. I love this one because it just gives you this beautiful blurred flawless finish. Like, you literally look like a doll. And when you do this, when you have a compact powder that's your shade, this is what avoids flashback. This is my favorite bronzer. I'm already hitting pan. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder in number 3. So if you are my shade or even a little bit lighter, you can get away with this color because it builds very, very nicely and it's so pigmented. You don't need that much, because you guys know I'm not a huge fan of contour. I always like to look nice and warm and bronzy. I call this my SZA nose contour. When she started contouring her nose like this, I fell in love. This is a game changer right here. I go back in with the powder to just define. I hate when I'm baking. My phone doesn't even recognize me. Oh my God. I am a dumbass. I completely forgot to do my brows first. This right here, I felt like brow gels, I had trouble with brow gels. When I tried this, oh my God, this is the Anastasia Brow Freeze Gel. This is way better than the brow freeze that come in the, oh my God. So I used the comb side and then the flat side. It just laminates. Oh my God. This is perfection. If you really want that laminated look, get this. It's what did they put in this? Crack? Because I'm addicted. I'm addicted to you. Oh my God, my brows never look so good, even though I barely have any. Let this dry for a little bit. There's a little bit of controversy going on with this blush and I don't understand it. I tried it already and I don't have a problem with it. I don't know if I'm just in that skin tone category where I can get away with certain colors, but everyone's kind of shitting on Patrick Ta's new blush. He came out with about three new blush shades and I was so excited that he came out with a peachy tone and I felt like it was gonna fit me and I bought it and I love it. The melanin girls are complaining that it's not showing up on their skin. I was watching one TikToker where she said that Makeup by Spencer, he is a Caucasian man and they were saying that it was barely showing up on him. And I didn't see the video, but I don't believe it because I just feel like these blushes, they're just, look how beautiful she looks. Yeah, I just feel like it's just a buildable blush. You just have to keep adding. But we're just gonna go in with the powder. This is my favorite blush at the moment and it's probably gonna be my favorite blush for a very long time because I'm really into peach this year. It just looks okay. So just gonna put this right on top of our bronzer and I love that it's so soft. I don't want it to be really loud. This is, I don't know what people are talking about. This is gorgeous. I feel like this is gonna be the first blush that I hit pan on because every blush that I ever owned, I never finished it. When you put the cream first and you apply the powder, it's so pigmented. When I saw that this dropped, I screamed. I said, I have to get it. I have to go to Sephora and get it. This is the Precisely My Brow Detailer from Benefit. Oh my God, I love me a micro pencil. A lot of people don't like pencils like this, but the reason why you don't like it is because you're twisting it up a little bit too high. Think of a regular brow pencil as your normal number 2 writing pencil. The yellow ones with the pink eraser on the top. Yeah, think of a regular brow pencil like that. This is a mechanical pencil. What happens when you press the eraser a little bit too much? The lead comes up a little bit too high and when you try to write with it, it breaks. So make sure that you're barely twisting it up and you'll be fine. And then especially if you're working with your brows that's already laminated with a brow gel, you have to be very careful because the brow gel makes it very stiff in this area. So your brow pencil can break easily. So just try to go with a light hand. One of my coworkers put me onto this. I really been liking this product to carve out my brows. Everybody usually uses concealer, but oh my God, I got put onto this product by Anastasia. It's the eyeshadow, oh, is it eyeshadow primer? What? It's not a, maybe you can, that's, what? This is, okay, it's a pro pencil eyeshadow primer and color corrector, but I use it to carve out my brows. So it comes in a pencil like this. It just does something to me. I don't know what it, I don't know how to explain it. Just watch. It just carves out the brow so, like, do you see that? I got it in shade number 3 and 2. I like using number 3 on natural days, and I use number 2 when I want it to be brighter and more dramatic. So I have number 2, which is a lot lighter than number 3. And I think it only comes in those shades. It comes in number 1, 2, and 3. It doesn't go darker than that. But I feel like since it is a color corrector eyeshadow primer, it will suit a lot of people. Blend the edges. Gorgeous. Do you see that? Do you see that? Favorite primer that I've been using for years is the P. Louise one. P. Louise base is one of my favorite ones because it comes in different colors. Where's my number 3 at? And then I'm gonna mix it a little bit with my Hourglass in Teak. Please request any videos that you want to see, anything that you want to learn. Remember, I'm a pro makeup artist. I freelance. I do this shit. This was actually a request from my girl Chelsea. Thank you so much. When I asked my other friends, what do you guys want to see? They want to see more vlogs. And I don't really go anywhere, so it's hard for me. Maybe I'm gonna make it my priority to go out more, to do more vlogs. But I don't know, I feel like when I do vlog videos, I don't know, you guys don't really like it. Like, it doesn't perform too well. First, when I started my YouTube, I started out with like a makeup tutorial, but then I really got into vlogs at one point because I used to be still a fan. I watch her videos still sometimes. Beauty Crush, but now she changed it to Samantha Maria. She's another UK girly. I just love watching her, like, just do her thing, just walk around London and go to coffee shops and go shopping and shit like that. And I got inspired by it, but I don't know. Mines don't really do too well on here. I don't really go into eyeshadow. I just go back in with my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer again and just use that as eyeshadow. I just focus a little bit of that right here. Put a little bit of that on my crease. Yeah, I don't like to go too hard with the eyeshadow. And then to deepen it up a little bit, I go in with my other Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in number 4. Now, this one is nice and deep. I love this one, but I focus it more right here just to give me a little bit of dimension so it just doesn't look so flat and boring. But since we're doing a video, let me show you guys my girl. I can't pick. I don't have one eyeshadow palette. Like, I have a problem, but I will show you my top 3 palettes, okay? The ones at the very top are my Hen Dash palettes. If you are a pro makeup artist, you need this in your kit. I have one for myself and I have one for my kit. This works with every skin tone. You know why? Because this is an ombre palette. Do you see how do you see how gorgeous this is? It's a transition. Look at my Monochromance palette. Are you kidding me? I love matte palettes, but I really do want to get a shimmery, like an all shimmer palette. I'm praying to God that he finds the technology to make an ombre shimmer palette because I'm buying it so fast. Recent favorites is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension number 3, and it's an all matte palette and the colors are beautiful. They have warm tones and cool tones. We're gonna go in with the Beautopsy palette because I want to put a little bit of highlight on the brow bone, and I'm gonna go with this. You can't see, it's a very pale yellow. It basically looks like a banana powder color, and I'm just gonna, ooh, I gotta pluck my brow. We're gonna blend that out, don't worry. And then I go in with tan, and I kind of go in the middle because it's tan and then there's a white shade, so it just turns into this pretty like creamy color that you can put on the lid. So, oh my god, it's so pretty. Love this palette. The Hindash palettes are my favorite go-to palettes because they're not only eyeshadow, you can use them as blush. What? Genius. Oh, I did not care for highlight for a very long time, but don't let me down. Oh my god, please. Okay, There was a point where I just stopped wearing highlight, but when Selena Gomez came out with these highlighters, oh, you did that. You did that. This is in the shade Flaunt. Focus that right here. Boom. I put a little bit too much. I got too excited. My bad. Do you can't even, oof. Woo! Ooh, 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 ooh. Some One Size setting spray. I use this to keep my makeup locked and secured. And then to bring back a little bit of glow, because that One Size setting spray is no joke. It's super matte. If you had super oily skin, that setting spray is for you. I promise. If you haven't seen the ad, Patrick had a full face of makeup on and he dipped his face in the pool and it did not move, okay? And then just a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury just to bring back that glow a bit. Another Rare Beauty product where she did her thing with this also. I can't explain it. It's just an amazing eyeliner. It's so good. It doesn't move, super black, and it's so easy to work with. I'm so hungry. I might have to take a break. Is it still recording? Lately, I really haven't been into like really big lashes. I just feel like it covers all the work I did on my eyes. So I really been loving clusters, half lash. This is Velour Extensions Lash Clusters. I got the fullest ones. There's only 2 different styles. There's a very natural one and this one is more on the thicker, fluffier side. Oh, and then also my favorite mascara right now is the Lash Clash. At first I didn't like this mascara because I got a defected one. When I got the full size, it was dried out. I found this mini one in my vanity and it's nice and juicy, so it does the job. It just gives you a really pretty wispy look. It never fails. I always get mascara on my face. Oh, I love that these come out the tray so easily with how you take, ooh, I got that white stuff. So let's see how this one looks. Gorgeous. Love it. Ooh! Damn. I started filming this when it was daytime. Now it's dark. What time is it? 4? Damn, it's been 3 fucking hours? Jesus. My favorite lip liners are the Makeup Forever ones. They need to make a medium brown for brown girls because 608 Limitless Brown is a little bit dark. It's like a dark brown. And then I got 506 Endless Cacao, and this one is a little bit too cool. But let me see if I could just get away with it because I think I tried it before, Endless Cacao on its own, and when I finished the lip, it didn't look so bad. Yeah, I feel like it's just too cool tone for me. I might have to go to MAC and try the lip liner in Cork because I heard that's a perfect medium brown. I'm gonna put a little bit of 608 first. To lighten it, I go in with Endless Cacao to make it look like a medium brown. All I've been wearing are lip oils, specifically the Summer Friday one. I love these so much because you see how when you put lip gloss on, after a while it can give you like that white ring thing right there. I can apply and apply and apply and apply and it just doesn't do this. I'm using the shade Pink Cloud. The brown one used to be my favorite one. Then after that, Blushing Dream was my favorite. And now this was my I have problems, but this is like my favorite right now. I've been wearing this every day. Look how And then to give a very shiny mirrored like, this is my favorite Fenty Beauty lip gloss in Sweet Mouth. This is what gives, ooh, look at that shine. Obsessed. This combo just gives me the perfect nude. Okay, this is the final look, you guys. I am super obsessed with it. I get so many compliments when I do simple looks like this. It just does something. In person, like, people always tell me that I look so filtered and blurred, and when people are trying to achieve a makeup look, this is the type of look that they want. I've even gotten a couple of people asking me if I do classes. And yes, I do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a beautiful positive comment down below, and I'll see you guys soon.